Indeed, you're in for a special treat. D-Fro Day on Gozza Strip. Nothing but the freshest tracks from the fallen soldier, our hip-hop brother, Dustin Froka. Rest in peace. D-Fro Day, let's do it.
When I first started out on my route with music, I was like 2, sitting listening to it. I don't remember me doing it. It embedded in my head and it got so repetitive that sedatives couldn't save me. I was just a baby, maybe it was destined for me to be competitive, cause lyrics are my evidence of hellish going through my brain over snares and kicks. This is what I represent, insane with the rest of this exodus, leading people out to take a breath of this underground level. You can't be the next kin, even if you're missing lessons and sexing without protection. It's irrelevant why they don't let me in. As I control my pen, I send thoughts to men, coughing then I'm off again, harboring the martyrs and the starters of this art and trend. My heart begins and ends with the same drum kicks. Witness my growth, it only happens with a hit. It's time to live life and take control of the mic, like you can't hold it right if your flowing ain't tight. If there's one thing to learn in life, I earned the right to burn the mic. I took a turn and swerved it like a drunk riding on curbs tonight. I write when I'm vexed, nice with the text, no cash and checks. I demand respect unless you have a different quest. I'm next to receive lessons from hip-hop legends. I'm no longer stressing about who's the best dressed, and you just upset, and I'm not done yet. You might as well take back the words you've said, cause I'm never stopping, beats and knocking. This is plotting, streets are watching, blogs are often talking off and on about my music, dropping, flopping, slopping, carbon copies. I hope you watch me, cause hip-hop's the only thing that's got me. IG, it's likely I might be the lyricistic, mystic, linguistic up in your system, pissing off A&Rs, dissing labels and they flaws, doing shows for the cause. You better look now, because soon I'll be gone, cause it's time to live life and forget the rest. You can live free if you're free from stress. It's insane to look the other way, just thinking about the other day when aiming was the one mistake. Dreams were considered fake. Music was meant for play, not something that you make. Look now, cause people know about the words I say. I believe growth is something that you witness, relentless. Every time I rhyme a single sentence or cry over stupid shit while I fall, I feel winded. I stand tall cause I'm gifted. I'm small but I'm in this, and that's the mentality needed for all these fallacies found inside the galaxies of rappers trying to master me. You have to leave it, that'll be the end of all humanity. I'll show you sanity if you think you're branding me.
Yeah, starting off D-Fro Day right. Witness my growth. Yeah. Keep it moving. Here's this crew, Donuts with Dad. You can't bring me down.
And I bob and weave to the rhythm of my own beat. This own ghost in his old sheets, no heat. It's like half of y'all here don't know me. Cold shoulder chip off the block of his own street. Kick rocks, outline thoughts, yeah, sick plots. Sit off, bent through hip-hop, the missed shots. So many people acting like his set's mixed up. Telling him to lick, I shall flip up lick. Cause I wanna fly far from this place. Paint my face, join the circus, singing, have a nice day. Go insane, work my time off a minimum wage. Struggling to pay bills, can't put gas in my tank. But running ain't a fix, they claim that I'm a kid. Clip wings, no prospects, so hit and miss. I can never get my beat to silence a sit. This shit's gotten me nowhere but trouble all on this trip. But I say break this shit, smash it. Seems everyone's plastic. Slick the switch up and stab your back, bitch. But nothing can bring me down, man. Listen to the drums pounding. Will leave you dumbfounded. Dazed, amazed, you'll be so astounded. Listen to the drums pounding. Listen to the drums pounding. will leave you dumbfounded. Days amazed, you'll be so astounded.
You'll be astounded when we come around, it's bound to happen. Crunch time, punchline, shatter hourglasses. Hitting masses with the force of power on its axis. Spinning globes, spitting flows, planning it like a practice. Aiming it like a gat is, targeted at the fact it's 2013 and these dreams equate above the average. But they still ignore us like your mama nagging. Quit the bullshit and get to work to make it happen. It is pertinent for action, we want more than satisfaction. Sad is true that just a fraction of them do not change their passion. So forever we ride through the endeavors and never will lie. Sever the heads of the several guys, set on the set of repetitive vibe. You know that weak ish never really speak ish, but gets you geek ish on your drinking weekend. Save it for later, they play a role with the lost cause. I'm dumbfounded, these clowns control you like laws. I'm dumbfounded, these clowns control you like laws. I'm dumbfounded, these clowns control you like laws.
But nothing can bring me down, man. Listen to the drums pounding. Will leave you dumbfounded. Days amazed, you'll be so astounded. Listen to the drums pounding. Listen to the drums pounding. Will leave you dumbfounded. Days amazed, you'll be so astounded.
Yo, 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 I be there. Yo, 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 I be there.
Yeah, donuts with dad. Shouts out Jesse and Titus. Love that jam right there, throwing down with D-Fro. D-Fro Day, baby, turn it up.
Sick of the setbacks, thinking of options. Which way to go to keep dough in my pockets? Reach growth with the weed smoke, living off logic. I'll make a new project to reach the object. Vision in my optic, living to get a pocket, living to get a topic. Eventually I got it. I took control of my own and left town. So if you heard of D-Fro, then get down. I grew up in a nice town, minimal damage. I was never close to rich, itch, and it will manage. And to think intricate thoughts, a few are handpicked. So thanks to the gift that my God has granted, I'm not a phony rapper living life so scandalous. I believe in dreaming, take a thought and plant it. When I was a child, used to run so rampant, abandoned, but look where it landed. I do it just for you, I do it just for me. I do it just for the lust and the company. I do it just to the times, intricate with the rhymes, intimate with the lines, so it's not hard to find. I do it just for you, I do it just for me. I do it just for the lust and the company. I do it just to the times, intricate with the rhymes, intimate with the lines, so it's not hard to find. I meander in my lifeline, standard with the manners, but I answer with I write rhymes. Sights on a plight blind, might find I can see through the right times that I'm fine. My life consists of getting sick of trying when decline confined in my mind, but I'm a design for pondering kinds and wandering signs. I've done it. You can't move on if your past ain't confronted. I quit getting lit, smoking hash, getting blunted. Even though my environment doesn't want it, I can be inspired when I'm never even on it. But honestly, it's costly and I'm exhausting with all the offspring. They all seem a lot alike when they own the mic. Psych everyone's abilities, never leaving room for producers and real MCs. Sending me tracks and they be whack, man, you killing me. Bring a little energy next time, you feeling me? I do it just for you, I do it just for me. I do it just for the lust and the company. I do it just to the times, intricate with the rhymes, intimate with the lines, so it's not hard to find. I do it just for you, I do it just for me. I do it just for the lust and the company. I do it just to the times, intricate with the rhymes, intimate with the lines, so it's not hard to find.
Live to do impossible, every was optional. Mind in a dream, I sleep time illogical. Memories pile, they jocking my style. We came from a drought, so I feel the whole now. Death in a smile, women on my case. This life is drawn to me, and haters will retrace. Against our imposters, I'm balling, you not on roster. I smoke the same, though they are lying like they Mufasa. Even actors said it wasn't worth the drama. Of gravity, we float to make the earth ponder. Getting high, got the team way yonder. Spin crack, my bitch dip from Madonna.
Yeah, D-Fro throwing down with Cadet just for you.
One day I grabbed the pen and I've been rapping ever since to make you all feel the essences of what I've seen and done. Born in 97, yeah, my dad's for son. I've grown since then, yeah, my mind's much older. Since when I get mad's when my lyrics get bolder. See, I'm a nice guy, but this ain't no crying shoulder, so wipe your tears, life goes on. All my inspirations went right in the song, so I hit the bong, grabbed the pen and I think. See, all my older dreams went washed on the sink. Now I focus on delivery, throw verses at light speed. I'm gonna make it big, damn, ain't that enlightening? But when I think about it, that shit could be frightening. Cause money goes to your mind, ups with it and changes people. This is Big Chris, so behold, because everything will come back eightfold.
Hip hop is a movement. Hip hop is the music. Hip hop is a feeling like you just can't do it. Hip hop is the reason that I'm here today. So hip hop and the student will be here to stay. Hip hop is a long night till you get the song right. Listening to all types, loving the pound. Hip hop is discovering when nothing's around. If not for the love, then it's nothing but sound. A new night is a reason to go on. I hope on everything I write with notions. I'm so gone, left with nothing better than wrote songs. I told bonds, having all the resin is so strong and so far. No one but myself is to blame. I haven't changed ways, but I ain't the same. Today I'm much better at conducting a lifestyle. I can smile even when I know I'm down. I'm growing up, I can tell from mind state. I know enough to get by without fate. Planning next moves, never let you feel regretful for what you do. This life is a one-time phase, sun-dried rays, untied ways to keep your spirit in a cage. Hearing enemies with rage till you hear me on the stage and the end'll be a page. Hip-hop is a movement. Hip-hop is the music. Hip-hop is a feeling like you just can't do it. Hip-hop is the reason that I'm here today. So hip-hop and the student will be here to stay. Hip-hop is a long night till you get the song right. Listening to all types, loving the pound. Hip-hop is discovering when nothing's around. If not for the love, then it's nothing but sound. Hip-hop is a movement. Hip-hop is the music. Hip-hop is a feeling like you just can't do it. Hip-hop is the reason that I'm here today. So hip-hop and the student will be here to stay. Hip-hop is a long night till you get the song right. Listening to all types, loving the pound. Hip-hop is discovering when nothing's around. If not for the love, then it's nothing but sound.
Yeah, that's a smooth vibe right there. Big Chris throwing down with D-Fro, hip-hop. That's what it's all about, baby. That hip-hop music. Big shouts out to D-Fro. You're rocking with WKUFLP Flint, 94.3 FM. This is the Gozza Strip. One of the first tracks I heard from Dustin. Living in my head.
Felt empty inside, like you just wanna hide and let your feelings subside. It don't matter where you ride, there's no place like this. You're stuck inside a maze in your mental abyss. There's no way to escape unless you think about the present. Some memories are presents, they can change you in a second, for better or worse. If it's a blessing or curse, you have it for life, no matter how much it hurts. I remember this one time I was 9 years old. In October cold, the words that I was told really changed my heart, and it hurt my soul. My father was gone too soon for me to know, but I remember the times that we shared together, and the lessons he taught me got me prepared for whatever. So during days of gray clouds or stormy weather, I have memories of times that were so much better. Stuck between good and evil, reflect on your people, the mentors and teachers, believers and achievers, the alcohol and reefer. So study your thoughts and it'll make your mind clearer. The answer should be simple once you balance your equation. Never make decisions without a hesitation, because there are times you don't know what you'll be facing. Life can be a bitch, but man, that bitch amazing. She'll have you running for as long as she can. But when y'all break up, there's no chance to make up. So you'll never ever ever be together again. Treat her good, and she'll be your best friend. Death, on the other hand, is a different circumstance. When you're gone, sometimes without a glance. For the very lucky few, they receive a second chance before the rest. In my head is where they dance. but it's usually complex. Never fall in love with objects that hinders progress. If you ever have a test, practice will make you the best. Obsolete on the street with quicker minds than the rest. No one can contest with success you possess. Remember God's gift and you'll always feel blessed. Whenever you get stressed, think about the memories. They're all in your head, the past is a friend of me. Death is the enemy, but it's still in my mind. Those who are dead are still in there, confined.
Rest in peace, Dustin. Another classic D-Fro joint. Living in my head.
Yo, what up, though? This is the Detroit pioneer DJ Los on the Gozza Strip, WKUF LP Flint, 94.3 FM.
Yeah, what up, though? It's Dag, repping Detroit, Beats at Will Records, chilling in the Gozza Strip, WKUF LP Flint, 94.3 FM. Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Alias P-Knuckle on Gozza Strip, WKUF LP in Flint, 94.3 FM. Dreadnoughts, what?
D-Fro Day continues. Bells of peace.
Welcome. We got so many stairs, they're mad that we're climbing. Layering like they're finding how to rhyme within an iron. Their timing is off, they're missing something like an ion. Combine it with the Mayans, got them lost, never find it. Shooting for the stars, my bars rhyming Orion. MCs babble on, looking for a Zion. Ignorance is bliss, so I sit like I'm driving. Pilot light, I ride all night and burn the weed I'm buying. I'm quite alright despite the ups and downs of this roller coaster. Getting high when I'm low, led to overdose. Since that day, I've seen the totem pole, toting those dreams in my head to make more of those horoscopes, Gemini, but I'll be cancerous when the answer is which twin with the penances. Yo, who is that? They're seeing double like triple cancer for loco. They give me high fives now that I'm beyond local. But you weren't there from the start. When I came to aim away from rapping, stripped and apart. We're not connected to our vision or the way of our heart. You weren't there from the start. Yo, you weren't there from the start. Yo, nah. You weren't there from the start. When I came to aim away from rappers drifting apart. We're not connected to our vision or the way of our heart. You can say it's an art, I guess I'll play my part. Hop on the bandwagon, we headed to the west. I got my fans rapping, they say you the best. You the best. As if careers are a handout. Even though you my man, you cannot stand out. How can you make it when I can't even make it? Just cause I have a beat tape, you think they play it? Right. Just cause I have a mixtape, you think I'm famous? Famous ideas in my mind don't say this. But I am broke as a joke without a punchline. Wondering when I can eat up in this lunch line. Wondering when I compete, arrogant apparently. For a starving artist since I started to bust lines. So believe that I'm a little agitated. Ever since I graduated, they've been missing their mark. This degree of separation got this college never waiting. So I'm honored that I made it working dawn until dark. But yo, but you weren't there from the start. When I came to aim away from rappers drifting apart. We're not connected to our vision or the way of our heart. You can say it's an art, I guess I'll play my part. But you weren't there from the start. When I came to aim away from rappers drifting apart. We're not connected to our vision or the way of our heart. I guess I played my part. How many rappers will collab without sitting in the lab? The science of the rhythm got me staring in the past. Smoking all this ism with precision in my vision. Hoping while I'm risen they can play it like a Christian at a Sunday service. One day purpose and back to the regular. Secular rap is my religion. In fact, give me a pen and a pad and I will scribble a thought. Adrenaline spark, a feeling like getting hit in the dark. Write a Bible, risen like the Eiffel rifle. Going off the cipher, lost in breathing is a right. And if you spit and hit, you're losing air, make you idle. Flat with the style, soda open for a while. So I stand cock back, mock rap, but you don't achieve it, best believe it. If we're button heads, stupider than beavers. Smoking O's in my zone, global warming in your region. This is my season. Yeah.
D-Fro Day in full effect right here on Gozza Strip Radio. Flint's Ultimate Jukebox, WKUFLP Flint, 94.3 FM. Let's keep it moving. Next up, a fresh collabo with Dustin, myself, G-O double Zigzag, and Sacramento Knox. Home is where the heart is.
We will not walk in fear one of another. We will not be driven by fear into an age of unreason if we dig deep in our history and our doctrine. And remember that we are not descended from fearful men. Not from men who feared to write, to associate, to speak, and to defend the causes that were for the moment unpopular. But we cannot defend freedom abroad by deserting it at home.
Odds of Nathan trying to fade me or the crew that I be with. You're so busy being hard when you should be yourself, kid. Shit true to your family in the land that we live. Get back to Michigan on a mission again. To show and prove, move the masses with example of an honest MC that won't back down from a battle. Yeah, that'll be the day when I don't come original. It will never happen with this rapping, it's pivotal. Hip-hop is not criminal, in fact it's about unity. Artists come together and create our own community. Props to DJs like Psycho and Scissors. When Gozza's on the mic like a pyro it sizzles. I'm fire with delivery, so true to myself. Express my own vision, don't sweat nobody else. No biting or ghost writing, I'm fighting for my chance to tell my own story, just watch me advance. Yeah. Like this, watch me advance. Yeah. Like this, like this, like this, put it down. Like this.
Yeah, like this. Like this. Okay. So let me think. I said, after I heard those words, it really gets me thinking about them dreams deferred. Take a step back, watch how I live my life. It's like a tug of war with myself, struggling with strife. It's real easy now to say dump it all, shut it down, close it up. I'll see you next fall, but band-aids won't fix all them hot bullet wounds. Little children taking quick innocence left the womb. I had to see the real life beauty in things, cause I was really tired of having ugly dreams haunting me. Take a walk around my neighborhood block, my home, ingrown pain in my soul had to stop. Listen on some real life shit. I have to thank Dustin for dropping me this music. It's like puking, cleansing myself from all these toxins that got me watching now how I should be responsive against nonsense. Like this, like this, like this.
We putting it down. Like this. Flint Town. Like this. Like this. Like this. D-Fro. Home is not departed, cause home is where the heart is. It's where it all started, the birth of an artist. With one dream, one thing, so close it's in focus. I'm waiting to be noticed for words I've spoken. Meanwhile, hoping my beats are chosen. My freestyle's growing, but my feet are frozen. Stuck in place with this ugly face. So I bump the bass and erase this taste. If you can relate to the things I say, then you make my day as I wake and think. Fans are like family, we all get together under one roof, hip-hop forever. Writing rhymes sorta clever, getting my story told, falling a fold. I still have glory and gold, hoping my goals will take me as far as I go. And you're witnessing my growth as I'm finishing this oath. Like this, yeah, I'm finishing this oath. Like this, like this, like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this.
Listen. Played the hand I was dealt, even if the hand be this shit from a city where skinnies again ride with 550. Say you live and you learn, and I learned a lot. And I done been out on the block and survived getting shot. You know it be the ones close to you, wanna do the most to you. Blink your eyes and turn your back, then again put the toast to you. Never knowing who to trust, barely even trust myself. When the haters get to talking like they talk, they only waste their breath. Life is such a crazy game, but I play it how we come. Gotta live it to the fullest, cause I'm only getting one. I ain't living for myself, cause I got a couple sons trying to get a couple dollars just so they ain't eating crumbs. If you living how I'm living, then you know the truth. Kids hungry, no money, what I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm getting others out there on they grind, they gon' feel this when they on they hustle, when they need to hear some real shit.
Break from reality, away from the clarity, escaping the vanity, known for insanity, gone for a parody, on to apparently a dawn and a better dream, all to the better
Sometimes
things.
it's hard to face reality, overcoming tragedy, waking up every day, see another casualty, bad luck hereditary, so I got it passed to me, and now I'm looking for a better way, because it has to be.
I opened up, expression tasteless, I face this problem in my life that makes it hard to think strong, hard to think long, hard to make songs, now the break's gone. I'm on a new level, think of the options, even Miss Watson got rid of the toxins, throwing curveballs, calculating the top spin. We ran out of money, so we're selling the Datsun. All alone, but I like it that way. Life wasn't working, so I took it the back way. I'm getting younger as I'm seeing the last day, feeling hunger as I reach for the fast lane. Speeding with no directions is no different than freedom with no discretion. I'm just a flower waiting to grow cold, with every hour waiting to go home. I need a break from reality, away from the clarity, escaping the vanity, known for insanity, gone for a parody, on to apparently a dawn and a better dream, all to the better
Sometimes
things.
it's hard to face reality, overcoming tragedy, waking up every day, see another casualty, bad luck hereditary, so I got it passed to me, and now I'm looking for a better way, because it has to be.
D-Fro Day in full effect. He was thrown down with kinfolk right there with reality. Here he is, killing it, The Thing.
Yo. The thing about the music is how you use it to do it. Institute its uses and become a student. But foolish people don't think it's possible, only causing more obstacle. Leaving people in hospital, grieving even a lot of them. Peeping reason to stop it like it's the reason your optic is seeing bleeding on blocks to keep them feeding the cops. Only thing I ever learned from it is greening the crops. Growing as a poet, knowing flowing open will rock. I keep it on top, believe it or not. Agreeing to watch, cause all I'm fearing is God and all I'm hearing is blah. Just because you're popular don't mean that you can drop a verse. Usually it means reverse, even breathing needs a hearse. With your programs, oh man, all I gotta say is this shit sounds ill when you stick to the basics. The thing about this drug game, it's all the same. Call, complain about the price of that, it's gone to names. Never show a homie your stash spot, only homies have cash out. Only growing in that house, so quit your yapping. I flipped a couple bags to get back to this rapping. Got a new mic and camera to capture the action. Dealing was a hobby, but music is what my passion is. But I need to hold on to what I'm grasping. Cause the thing about this girl is I swear that she's beautiful, but the usual talk isn't the suitable spark. She's the type of light to brighten dark with her heart and break apart when I start with her mind and her heart. The thing about this written is how I've been fitting into it. From my mind to my hand to my paper, killing penmanship. Oh my God, it's alive like the Frankenstein images. Only gotta supply my grind with the realest. Feeling it in my bones and headphones. Head home, make a beat all complete. Loop it up and hit repeat. Who'd have thunk it would be me? In your trunk and on the streets, thumping, bumping heavy beats. On the radio in 3 different cities and I see all that this shit inspires me. So I'm never tired. Music will acquire everything and require every dream to be bigger than most. Digital toast to the ones downloaded for show. Give it a boast if you think it's now the quotable dope. This is the beginning, leave you hoping for more.
Man, I love that jam right there. Rest in peace, Dustin, The Thing. Another track with his Donuts with Dad crew. Moving in different lanes.
I'm bumping 808s, I'm in my 88, driving to work, but I don't even feel a thing. For all I care, my girl shotgun, wind in her hair, and I'm sitting there amazed at the sunny, fresh air, windows down. I got the volume up to 45, cause if it got any louder, this girl, she can't ride. A smile's worth 1,000 words, more than we can speak. Maybe we could see the beauty in our daily blessings. The beauty in the paint, marred bricks where we live. Glass half empty or full. I'm taking life as it is, but outside this window there's always clouds and rain. I'm thinking, damn, why do I let them sit on my parade? We all in our own lane, different moves, different pace. And outside of the colors we feel the bliss and pain. Look at all the progress we've made, the dues that we've paid. I'm glad to see the sun found me in the shadows where I stayed.
Yo, I'm bumping Biggie Smalls, I'm feeling fly as ever. I never thought that we would make it through that kind of weather. Thank God we saw light like we weighed a feather. Stayed smooth, kept it cool like winter and leather. Now enter the better lifestyle of the mic how like a lighthouse. We're glowing, showing guidance with our shoulder. Man, the world's the biggest boulder. Forward we can get older, so hopefully getting older. I'm getting stoned on this stone and storing it up in folders. Waking up to the folders and baking up to the culture. There's not a lot of things in this life I can pop out, cause every time I get a spare second I route out. What's my next step when I'm feeling this knocked down? I know I must escape when I'm feeling this lockdown. So I take a step back, I thank y'all I'm alive. I'ma take me a drive, going only 25. What up?
That's the vibe right there. Donuts with Dad. Rest in peace, D-Fro. It's D-Fro Day right here on Gozza Strip. Holding it down for the fallen soldier. My hip-hop brother. Gone but never forgotten. I'm gonna make sure the music lives on, the legacy lives on, no doubt. Let's let that beat ride. That's that fresh hip-hop sound, baby.
It's your boy Overdose. You're listening to the Gozza Strip on WKUF 94.3 FM. Showcasing the best in Michigan hip hop. Keep it locked.
Yo, what's happening? It's the boy Pope Frost, and you're tuned in to 94.3 FM, WKUF, the Gozza Strip. Keep it locked.
Hey, what's going on, Flint Town? This is DJ Fungus. You're listening to the Gozza Strip on WKUF, LP 94.3 FM, baby. Showcasing nothing but the best, making hip-hop.
You know the time when you're stressed out and feeling winded, and all your friends are gone, mostly the ones dependent, looking for answers, and all you get's a broken sentence. You traveled far and you wish that they would go the distance. That's how I'm feeling at this instant, a little stinted, be riddled by riddles of trust, maybe self-inflicted, but I'm not tripping. Roll one and start the vision, parts of why I'm even living. Thoughts are deeper than Pacific, and to be specific, I'm reminiscing of feelings I attempted to have, but I did the math. 1 + 1 equals a bad case. Ended with a sad face. Kinda miss my dad's place, but he gone to outer space to heaven or whatever they call it. I'm just appalled. It's all in a lifetime, sitting writing rhymes to pass time. In my life, it's always been a pastime. So let's take it back. 99. East Spain, yeah, the trunk on blast. These things keep the love at last, cause my stuff don't match, and all I have is a fucking cash. My bad luck will pass fast like opposite molasses. And I'm stuck in the middle of a critical phase, missing the days like Earth receiving minimal raise. I hope hip-hop pays better than minimum wage, cause I rock 1,000 mics, witness everything staged. Today's a celebration, no hesitation, we're facing our innovations, inhaling the ventilation. I'm pacing and sitting, waiting for instant Whitney, sitting to shine like gentlemen. Riddle of thoughts designed with rhymes and penmanship, we're getting it, kid. Yeah, this shit ain't a thing, like minimum change. Your pockets rocking enemies' names, so watch my history play. It's not a mystery game, this industry changed, and instantly fame became the motive. So I hold the quote of dope, is focused almost in a hopeless state, till I wrote it open, ain't freestyle till I know it's late. Hip-hop is the golden gate, and tip-top is the only way I'll drop when I'm old and gray, not when I'm almost 18, with the dream that I've seen since listening. Music was the biggest thing, I use it for anything. I needed like light for a wife and wedding ring. You ask me what's good, man, I tell you everything. East Spain, yeah, the trunk on blast. These things keep the love at last, cause my stuff don't match, and all I have is a fucking cash. But bad luck will pass fast like opposite molasses. And I'm stuck in the middle of a critical phase, missing the days like Earth receiving minimum raise. I hope hip-hop pays better than minimum wage, cause I rock 1,000 mics when it's everything staged. Passion is all I have, I grasp it, and that's it. Laughing at these active fashions and rap shit. Factors of always lacking action, procrastinate, but I can't wait like masses. While people contemplate who's better than average, I'm out of state and I'm carrying baggage. Once I master my next track, I've had it. An addict, addicted to the sounds and past-ish. Plus I never got the mic and passed it. Never. And whoever got the light can pass it. Pass that and shit. Whoever's in my life can ask it. What made you stop dribbling ball and shooting baskets? Now you're ripping them all and looping bass kicks. I mean bass kicks, I mean face it. I'm laced like Asics, amazing. You taste it, I'm blazing the basic, erasing the hate with the flavor. East Spain, yeah, the trunk on blast. These things keep the love at last, cause my stuff don't match, and all I have is a fucking cash. But bad luck will pass fast like opposite molasses. And I'm stuck in the middle of a critical phase, missing the days like Earth receiving minimum raise. I hope hip-hop pays better than minimum wage, cause I rock 1,000 mics, witness everything staged.
Yeah, D-Fro Day on Gozza Strip. Minimum wage. Let's keep it moving for Dustin. Growing Phases.
My life, my life, my life.
Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. But hip hop's in your blood and it's time to face it. Whenever stress, whenever stress, whenever stress, whenever.
Growing up with a single parent, it's apparent that sharing our carelessness was an inheritance. Never thought of pairing it before I thought of arrogance. I saw the world through the eyes I was wearing. I was caught staring, eyes glaring at something. Mama always told me don't live out one dream. Now what did that mean? I never thought about it. As a little kid I had a tendency to doubt it. I never realized what my eyes couldn't see till about 14 when I started with the green. Influence been proven as a major side effect. Stress and neglect, yeah, my mind was wrecked. As I grew older and my mom got sober, the world on my shoulders was heavier than boulders. I'm looking back at the life of me, child to man, rapper to MC.
When I was a child, I thought as a child and spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I took that child out back and had him shot.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
As an adolescent, stressing, you never question your relevance. Thoughts are always hesitant with the lack of evidence. Intelligence and lessons are just second to the weapons and depression. Looking for the blessings, I found them through this music and I use it, don't abuse it. I love it and it's proven through the usage of the movement. When I was growing up and you told me I would do this, I'd look at you stupid and said I never knew it. But look at us now, we're grown up in our image, relentless with our gifted, and people stop and listen. I filled every gap in my life that was missing. Time moves on, but through song I'm reminiscing. The only thing in life to expect is change, so I respect the game and make a quest for fame. As I accept the pain and make a step to gain, the only thing remains are the letters in my name.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
Whenever writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it.
You hear me clear enough?
In this book of life, I'm on chapter 16, and I'm after this dream, trying to capture this theme. But who really knows what the future beholds? Truth to be told, confusion is illusion with goals. So I'm fusing these roads and taking every opportunity, trying out what's new to me and finding out I grew to be bigger than myself, bigger than wealth, bigger than trends. But in the end, I remember it begins. As the years go by, it's like one long day. At 11:59, what would you have to say? Would you live the life that you wanted to live, or give up on everything everything to be born again. I only have one chance, one time to do it right. Insight is in flight when it's time to write. So by the end of the night, I live on through song, from birth to death and even after I'm gone.
Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. Writer's block tells you that you ain't gon' make it. But hip hop's in your blood and it's time to face it.
Growing Phases, D-Fro. Rest in peace, brother. I have a proposition.
When I'm in my element, I'm celibate to irrelevance, because I am head of it, spitting what you call eloquent, moving through your jungle like herds of Russian elephant. Man, you ain't heard, D-Fro is like the president, working for the people, he equal just like some residents, turning pestilence into excellence in less than a second, cutting the check and making a mess of what you call the best, confessing that there's nothing left but residue, so get the step, holding no regrets, posted with the foreign jets, nope, but I hope it's next, shooting dreams and hitting that, that's the main goal, you know how the thing goes, spitting rapid ink flow, don't listen if you think slow, and if you think so, I'm in a critical phase, dark as a night like earth and minimal rays, but I'm gonna say this is how the drummer played, so rewind the ish and wish summer stayed. As I stare at this blank sheet, the world just takes me, breakbeats awaken me, shaking me till it makes me change the way I was, because the love is involved like nothing at all, compares to fans thinking you're raw, I bust rhymes and syllables because time is minimal and critical, for every subliminal lyrical, heard by individuals, never egotisticals, every line is mystical and personal like physicals. Round 2, the chapter ever after, rappers stack up with their stature, never lasted more than half the cast of actors on those backward fashions. I wish my favorite rappers would get back in action, so I feel accomplished when I pass them. I blast them with the fashion of a bastard, when actually I'm happily rapping with a passion. What's happening? MCs are half asleep procrastinating over beats, I'm laughing cause facts of apathy capture the faculty. Battle me, no I'm tattling, cause I'll put you in the ground faster than Johnny with apple seeds. Actually come after me, data facts and anatomy, cause I'm from the academy, fathoming all my flattery. You know I'd rather be chilling at the fortress, plotting for more hits, damn it feels so gorgeous. Fan base is enormous as redwood forest, so much information you can't even store it. As I stare at this blank sheet, the world just takes me, breakbeats awaken me, shaking me till it makes me change the way I was, because the love is involved like nothing at all, compares to fans thinking you're raw. I bust rhymes and syllables because time is minimal and critical, for every subliminal lyrical, heard by individuals, never egotisticals, every line is mystical and personal like physicals. It's another year, it's getting clear that this one here is something that you rappers fear, they never spit when coming here, they're not coming near, careers disappear when I steer with my vision, people always gotta mention freestyle, stop and listen, what I do to competition is a proposition, I got a pot to piss and it's hot, get out my kitchen, never on suspension, don't go with the tension, I love the attention that I'm getting, making music business, so while you in this, you can't contend shit, wish this was like Christmas, jotting lyrics on the wish list, I can Biggie never finish, positively I'm a menace, accidentally ended friendship, started writing raps in instance, I started as an infant, and steadily made an imprint, I'm happy I can invent, paragraphs of indents, I'm ending every sentence, with a piece of info in it, I meant it, every time I sent it, get it, as I stare at this blank sheet, the world just takes me, breakbeats awaken me, shaking me till it makes me change the way I was, because the love is involved like nothing at all, compares to fans thinking you're raw, I bust rhymes and syllables because time is minimal and critical, for every subliminal lyrical, heard by individuals, never egotisticals, every line is mystical and personal like physicals.
Nothing but heat from D-Fro. My proposition. Yeah.
Look at the ivy on the old clanging wall. Look at the flowers and the green grass so tall. It's not a matter of when push comes to shove, it's just warm love. In a ever-present everywhere, in a ever-present everywhere, in a ever-present everywhere. Warm love, warm love.
Love, it can
catch you by surprise when you look into the eyes of the one you realize is gonna be there for you till the end of time. When you read the signs and everything seems right before the fights and the arguments, and it's evident that she's heaven sent. And everything else is irrelevant. She's not devilish because when you kiss, you can read her lips, and she tells you it's the moments when you do it like this that make love rich and so full of life. And you think to yourself, she's gonna be my wife, because every night when you're tucked in tight, she's in your dreams and it seems alright. But then you wake up and like that she's gone, and you come to find out you never had her all along. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. That. Yeah. It's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. That. Love involves your heart and soul, and when it takes control, there's a way to go. It's unexplainable and sensational. Words don't match how it feels to grow and how it feels to know that you're loved by another. No one compares to the one you call lover. You put no one above her, not even your brothers. Since minds connect, you respect each other. You protect each other, never neglect each other. Cause in this lifetime you get one chance to fall in love with that first romance. So take it to the dance and make some plans. Don't be like these fake men and pretend to be a friend just to collect ends and later hit the skins. That's not a boyfriend, a player at least. So listen to the message that I drop over beats, cause yeah, it's everywhere. Uh-huh. That it's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere. That love is when you pretend to begin as friends, and when it ends you begin to pretend you're friends. They say it's not you, it's them. No hard feelings, we can do it again, just at a different time, but you know it's all lies. She ain't coming back, you can see it in her eyes. She says sorry and best of luck, but you're stuck cause you don't wanna give up. She was everything that you never ever had. You were never ever sad cause she was your better half. Now it's in the past and you still wanna grasp on what was, and you do it cause of love. So you go home and write this despite this crisis. Life is full of deception. Millions of questions got people stressing. And when it comes to love, man, I learned my lesson. But it's everywhere. You're gonna have it. That. Cause it's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. Some of that. I say it's better to love and lose than pick and choose and act like fools. Relations are tough when the days get rough, but you can look back and enjoy love. Some just begun their journey through it, and some are so old that they're just used to it. Whatever the case is, it can take you places, but you can never replace it. So when you feel alone and there's no one there for you, I will care for you cause it's hard to cope. I'm in the same boat and we float with a purpose. Never forget love cause it'll always worsen. Remember the bad nights like it was last night, because in the morning everything will be alright. Just keep in mind that you will find love, and it'll come one day just because it's everywhere. You will find it. That it's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere. Some of that.
Yeah, another one of the first tracks I heard from Dustin. Right there, I can see the potential, the dopeness. Spreading that warm hip-hop love, yeah. Now let's take it even further back. Here's Dustin throwing down with his Bangtown Mobile Studio on the Go class, Bridging the Gap.
We bridging the gap and we getting on tracks, learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack.
Luckily, I'ma show you how to bridge a gap. Grown man, see I'm dope and I don't need to trap. New lecture, look, I teach lessons. Youth connections, we sicker than infections. A true MC, look at how I lay it down. We changed the name of Flint City, now it's Bangtown. We making history, a track with the kids on it. And they told me it was a gap, I put a bridge bridge on it.
MC's coming, you ain't no we next. Don't try to be hard when you softer than Kleenex. Yeah, we got flow, so you can dive on it. And we bridging the gap just so you can come drive on it. And there ain't no relaxing. Hip hop is my action. I try to keep it 100 while they keep it in the fractions. We tryna better our community. The world is so sick, I hope this better our immunity.
Once upon a time, not long ago, we started bridging the gap between the young and the old. Taking it back to Rick and the stories he told. Remember Tribe Called Quest, A De La Soul. Nowadays they talk about gas and crackheads fiending. Let's take it back to old school when lyrics had meaning. We keep it 100, they doing it negative. We keeping it positive and doing it for the kids.
Yo, we bridging the gap and we getting on tracks. Learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack. Hey, yo, we bridging the gap and we getting on tracks. Learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack.
Yo, it's time to show these little kids what hip-hop is. The hip-hop lives. It's time to give back. No time to sit back. Stand out. Take account. Together we can work it out.
You ain't gotta show your body off to rip the mic. Just do you. Don't let nobody determine what you like. Follow your dreams. Be a leader, not a follower. Cause choosing the easy way out is just being a coward. Today I learned about MCs, rappers, songs, CDs. I don't know much, but I can try what I do because Eve, Nikki are new. Right, black, off the track, leaning back and smoking crack. Yo, hip hop ain't about all the bad. It's supposed to educate and elevate and getting your mind straight. We bridging the gap, bringing it back like that.
Yo, we bridging the gap and we getting on tracks. Learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack. Hey, yo, we bridging the gap and we getting on tracks. Learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack.
We came here today to bridge the gap. We talked about the hip hop, the hard and the whack. We talked about the real and we talked about the fake. We saw the false images forced in our face, but today is something different. We learned a little something. We learned how to make a change. We just gotta want it. We'll start with one person, can turn into a movement. We all got voices. It's about time to use it.
From old school to new school, same games, new rules, more people in the game, and it ain't the same. I'ma keep it real and let you know. MC females are still in the show. We taking over, it's your time to go. We move too fast, or just too slow. We don't even waste our time trying to trap. We in Flint Town and we bridging the gap.
We learn about how to change the world for every little boy and every little girl. We learn about all kind of MCs to help us change the world, and so it's who to be. Bridge the gap is what we need, so when we grow up, we can all succeed. Image or not everything you see. Bridge the gap and help the community.
I'm spitting quicker than electricity. Bridging the gap between the land and sky, cause you're really feeling me. I'm speaking mentally, I'm an epiphany. I leave a legacy and y'all gon' remember me. I was born to write rhymes, my mom's name is Ink. Get in your head like a thought that you're trying to sink. Eat the real and bang, that's what's up. Bridging the gap, so raise it up and I'm
bridging the gap and we getting on tracks. Learning about the classic true hip-hop acts. Lauryn Hill, rap appeal, spinning on wax. Yeah, we bringing it back and not bringing the whack.
Yeah, bridging the gap. D-Fro throwing down with his Bangtown Mobile Studio on the Go class. That's what the Studio on the Go class is all about. Inspiring these kids to make dope tracks, showing their potential. Yeah. And D-Fro was no different. Yeah, let's keep it moving for D-Fro Day here on Gozza Strip Radio. Here's Dustin throwing down with Latherin. It's a movement.
I'm the smoothest, youngest to do this, and they remain clueless on how I flow so fluent. Born to start movements and remain a nuisance. Be so nice and clearly I produced it. Then I came back with lyrics that's on track, living in the present, but the future's where I'm at, and this is my world. Do you see the welcome act? When everything's falling apart, I keep myself intact, and when I say I run it, I'm implying that I'm stunting. We all climbing, but only a few make it to the summit. They ask me what I've been doing. This music I've been pursuing steadily constantly making improvements while writing and producing. Made many mistakes and came a long distance, counting down the minutes till I ball like the Pistons. And it seems crazy how life seems to change, and we all got a story, we're just on a different page.
I know that it's a struggle and we living through this pain. Everybody want bread, so I go against the grain. Lyrics in my head while I'm swerving down this lane. Put my soul in this music, now see how much I would gain.
As I'm rising to the top and you ready to fall, concentrating and been waiting for my time and it called. Sick and tired of inspiring for nothing at all. It's arriving and I'm driving towards a movement for y'all.
Took a L, now I'm rolling up a game. They smoking down my words, hope I'm potent to they brain. I use my mind less, I just hope we all cool. Yo girl, give me that brain, oh yeah, yo sip is all full. The answer's in the mirror, so I question me for instance. Your inventions are the same, I'm just trying to make a difference. What I produce got me getting blazed to fly. She say stop, never that, now rearrange words, I'm hitting that spot. I say everything's alright, puffin' head into the sky. But if you break down my first name, sometimes you know that I will lie. I'm cadet, yeah I'm high, yo bugging, I rep the fly. Keep it G and we know why I'm about my business, so in tight. I want more and you looking like a lawn to me. I'm an artist, ironically she is drawn to me. I need a meal, but others will desert for it. I killed the beat, make a shirt for it. I know that it's a struggle and we living through this pain. Everybody want bread, so I go against the grain. Lyrics in my head while I'm swerving down this lane. Put my soul in this music, now see how much I would gain.
As I'm rising to the top and you ready to fall, concentrating and been waiting for my time and it called. Sick and tired of inspiring for nothing at all. It's arriving and I'm driving towards a movement for y'all.
Nice collab with Latherin. It's the movement. And I appreciate each and every one of you out there listening and supporting this movement. Gozza Strip Radio, holding it down for Michigan hip-hop like no other. 12 years going strong, baby, supporting the local amazing talent right here in Flint Town and Michigan in general. D-Fro Day continues. Another joint with Donuts with Dad. Crooked ass teeth.
E-knocking, D-Fro, and off.
What's up? What's up? What up?
Pros and cons.
It's the pros and cons.
And I made this beat too.
Ha.
And it's Donuts with Dad, bringing hip-hop back. Cat bit tongues, raw rap sounds in the bag. And that's that with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone, but takes he back. It makes me mad. We spitting on these other guys and ishing on the petty raps. He said he's strapped so can't walk the walk down a steady track. Man, I'm already mad. Back and messy in the lab, messing up the math. Paving ways for a messy path. But we got Joe in the speaks, throwing the ink. Off from the scratches, body bagging his beats and thrashing anything up trashy bowls that this shit released out in the streets. Rebel Records, get ready for the heat. Wait and see. There's always pros and cons.
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 There's always pros and cons. Yo, yeah.
There's always pros and cons.
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 There's always pros, yo.
Pros and cons.
Yo, I can't believe you just did that, bro. Donuts with Dad. I had to do this one time to see if anything was started. Artists hard to set were martyrs. Hard to ruling game and barter. The Carter 4 for a cheaper price. Even twice breathing life into mic and recite and rewrite up all night. This music took control of my soul. Let go of foolish thoughts with the mic that I hold. Stories told when the mold from the bread got sold. That's how I know this MC's been working with gold. Lyrically I'm a criminal, spitting bars subliminal. Minimal scar tissue when the instrumental hits you. Jiu-jitsu, no issue to talk about. Get to walking out. You say you got skills, yeah, we'll see, no doubt.
There's always pros and cons.
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 There's always pros.
There's always pros and cons.
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 There's always pros.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, from the project Pros and Cons. That's Donuts with Dad.
You're listening to the Gozza Strip on 94.3 FM WKUS.